guys, how are you? How are you feeling? Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Are you tense anywhere? Are you feeling loose? Are you feeling loose like a goose? Are you feeling good? I want to know. You know what? Leave a comment. I want to know how you are feeling, good or bad. If you want to be like private about it, I'll give you an option of sending me private messages. But I love to hear about people feeling good, because you know what? I want that. I want that in my life as well. And you know, you sharing that with people, you spreading that joy, it's contagious. People just, you spread it around like sprinkles. So if you're feeling good, shout it from the rooftops, let everybody know. I took this training through my employer, and it was about outward mindset, outward and inward mindset. So I took this training because I felt very frustrated at my job, and I was feeling like a little bit at an impasse, and I knew something needed to change. I knew I needed to come at the situation differently. So I seen the description of this training, and I was like, we'll give it a whirl. I'm a big self-development, self-help, whatever you want to call it, big junkie on that. Love it. Can't get enough. Addicted to it. Whatever. So I go to this training, and I'm going there, and I am aware, self-aware of the fact that like I play a role in whatever conflicts I'm having, or whatever, why I can't communicate things with people. I know a lot of that is on me. Well, I was not expecting this. This training opened my eyes in a way that I am still not completely willing to accept. Well, I've accepted it, but I'm ignoring it. You know, when you learn something and you're like, ooh, I'm very self-aware about these things, but I'm still gonna do them because so much more comfortable and cozy, and I just like it so much more. That's where I'm at with this. So the whole outward mindset is that, you know, basically if you're inward, you are thinking of yourself and how these things are affecting you, and why this person is bothering you, and why this person is the worst because they are me. And if you are outward, you are more empathetic, is how I got it, because I'm about, like, you know, empathy and empaths and everything. So it's about how you can approach people in a way that is just how it's going to make your life easier, because you're not going to feel those toxic feelings that you feel when somebody's aggravating you. Ooh. People aggravate me so much sometimes. It's definitely a thing that I'm addicted to. I am addicted to like aggravation and irritability. Love it, but hate it. So this is about how you're feeling aggravated because you're like, oh my God, this person's a piece of crap and they are just constantly in my way, and how do I approach this? And the entire training was like, view people as people. Stunned. I didn't realize that when I am annoyed at people, and then I become very short with them and very blunt in my communications, like, you know, I might think before I speak normally, but if you're annoying me, it's all coming out, and it's not going to be like I'm doing right now. It's not going to be thoughtful words. It's just going to be dump of the first thing that I think. And my first instinct is to hit you with the truth. And you know what? Sometimes people need it, but like most of the times they don't. And I'm not in the business of hurting people's feelings. So this inward outward thing is more about viewing people as people and not objects. Because if you view someone as a person that has a family that loves them and has their own problems, and you view somebody as a person in that way, it's really hard to not be patient with them. But if you view them as an object and somebody like it that is just getting in your way, something that's just in my way, I'm gonna cut you out of meetings. I'm going to be very short and blunt with my communications. I am just going to be a corporate asshole, because you know there's a difference in life of like what's a jerk in regular life versus what is a jerk in your work life. So yeah, this is the first week where I would actually have to be playing it through. I did a terrible job. I basically came in one day and my entire behavior was inward, and that's one of the steps, is like just having the awareness around when you're doing it. But I had the awareness around it and no interest in changing it. Like, this is such a hard one for me. Oh my God, it's so... This outward thing is telling me that I need to now ask these people how their weekend was. I don't want to. Why do I want to know? Why do I want to ask somebody how their weekend was if I don't genuinely care? Whatever. I'm in the beginning stages of this training situation. I'm going to give you updates about it because it is something I would like to incorporate in my life, but I am currently not. I'm not doing that. Nope. So, Game of Thrones, such a disappointment. What? I mean, there was something, like, it was so rushed, and it was like they wanted to give the fans a clean ending, like we knew it was wrapped up, where we knew where all of our characters ended up, but it wasn't, because it didn't make sense with the previous seasons. And I'm sorry, but unless you just started watching for this season, which even if you started watching the season, it wouldn't make sense. Why did we introduce the whole Jon Snow Targaryen situation if he was just going, like, that didn't make sense to me. And I might be, the few people that it doesn't make sense to. But it was like, why did Jon end up in jail if he is the rightful king? If he's the rightful king, can't he just kill whoever he wants to? Why would he be in jail? Then he could just take the throne. That's just how I would assume it worked. Then that would just be a king killing somebody, and I feel like the king probably can kill whoever he wants to, especially if they've lost their mind and set a city on fire. That was sad. It was sad about Dany, but it was coming. Everybody knew that she was gonna go. Arya, also another one done dirty. She was this warrior this entire time, and now she's all of a sudden just going to, like, explore. She's gonna be like an Instagram travel person? Whatever you call them? I don't know. But did we go from her murdering people and being an assassin to getting on a boat and just wanting to see what else is out there? I don't know. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Sansa knew that was gonna happen. Bran, I suppose he's done a lot for everybody, but who was he again? What is it? What was that? I don't even know. I'm very underwhelmed and angry about this entire situation. And I know that I probably wouldn't have been satisfied, because who is ever satisfied about a season finale besides Breaking Bad? Boom. Knocked it out of the park, Breaking Bad. I still feel a loss for that one. But I would have been upset probably regardless. But this, I feel like they just spit in my face. I feel like they spit in my face. So yes, I'm not satisfied about this season finale. I've watched it twice. Maybe I'll give it another go. I don't know that it even deserves it. I'm rewatching it, trying to salvage something, because I spent 8 years of my life on this show. But anyway, I've gone on for too long about both of these subjects. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so honored that you would even take the time to listen to me ramble on. If you enjoyed this video, SSL, that is share, subscribe, like, whatever you want to do with it. Go do one of those 3 things. And have yourself a just joyful rest of your life. All right? Love ya. Bye-bye.